It's a nice buck. Last day of the season. Final hour. This is it.
Hi, I'm Ike Eastman, your host, and this is Eastmans Hunting TV. On today's episode, we're going to go with my brother Ike Eastman to southern Colorado on a trophy DIY antelope hunt.
His prong is not above his ears, so he's not 14 inches tall. But other than that, I mean, he's got the makings to be a great buck.
Ike has his sights set pretty high this year. Last year, he was able to kill a very nice buck down here in a different part of the unit.
That's a dead goat.
This year, Ike is hoping he can find another good buck on this end of the area. With his work cut out for him this year, Ike continues on his scouting mission to try to find a big buck that has slipped through the cracks of the hunt last year.
It's the tallest buck we've seen so far, though.
Before the break, my brother Ike was scouting hard and heavy in his Colorado antelope unit for a big buck the day before the October rifle season opens.
Kind of turns it, but doesn't really turn it. I know he's got both diggers, but I can't tell how good they are, and I can't tell if he hay hooks back or... Shoot. Well, onward and upward.
As the sun begins to set, Ike finally turns up what seems to be a really good buck feeding down in a grassy, secluded draw. The perfect spot for a stalk.
It's a nice buck. He's not a huge buck, but he's a nice buck. Last day of the season. Final hour. This is it.
Ike managed to shoot right behind that buck. He couldn't have shot any closer to the buck without hitting him if he would have tried.
Missed him. Tried to push it.
This is not how Ike wanted to end his antelope season.
Pushed it. Well, as is antelope hunting.
Just when he thought that might be the end of his season, Ike manages to find the buck again, and he just might get a second chance at redemption. Ike hustles up the road in a last-ditch effort to cut the bucks off as they travel to the water hole for the night.
Tell me what you want. This guy's head down right now. Third one over. Yep. Okay. Third one from the left. Yep.
Uh-oh, this sounds like some hunter-cameraman confusion going on here. There are 3 bucks in this bunch, and they're all about the same age and similar in size. Ike is really hunting for the wide buck, but as the light gets ever lower, they all start to look the same.
Fourth one from the left. Yep. Shot the wrong buck. Yeah, last hour, last day of the hunt, and there's like 4 bucks in there, and they were walking away from us and kept changing spots. They'd run for a little bit and then they'd stop. And I was trying to find which one was which, and I just didn't take my time. We literally, it's 6:40 and shooting light's at 7, so.
All is not lost, however. All 3 bucks in the bunch were very good bucks, with literally only an inch or 2 separating them. Even though Ike shot the wrong buck, he is still headed home with a very nice trophy Colorado antelope.
Well, folks, this is the end of my antelope hunt in southeast Colorado. It's been a long one. We've had some ups and downs and all arounds, and to the fitting end to it, the antelope got confused, or I got confused with which antelope was which, and shot the wrong buck. Shot the second biggest of the group. He's a good trophy. He's just a young buck. If you look at him, he does have 2 diggers. He's got one inside that kind of curls in, and not very long. He's not super heavy, but he's a respectable buck, and I'm happy with him. Just not happy with myself for making a stupid mistake, but we all make them. We're all human. So thanks for watching today, and remember, fair chase is the only way to hunt and take trophy big game. We'll see you next week right here on Eastmans Hunting TV.